Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so if you've ever wondered how to turn this off, which is the only way, because unlike Suikoden 2, you can't actually go into the game. I mean, actually, there's two ways, but if you count, like, in Suikoden 2, it'd be three ways, but anyway, you don't have to do all that. You can actually just turn it off before you even bother to record, which is the most awesomest thing you could ever do. So, anyway, what you want to do is, here, let me just, make sure that this is down just in case it decides to go, gotta get you copyrighted flagged. Anyway. Yeah, always gotta copyright flag me. See right there where it said, oh Jesus. Audio settings. Yeah, sound and latency, right? You don't want to mess with that, that means nothing. So, but you mess with sound quality, less effects, full effects, no sound is what you want when you're recording. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this up now so that we can enjoy without the copyright flags. Yes, I said that literally. Unfortunately, literally. It might piss us off, it might annoy us, but it is what it is. So sorry, but that's how I feel. What are you looking at? Something on my face. If you find me handsome, I'm inclined to agree with you. I wouldn't know. You're just some random NPC dude. I mean, like, you look about like the same as these guys. Like, seriously, let's see. Yeah, look at that. They all, do they not look exactly the same? Except that this guy is the only one that will at least say that. I mean, really. God, I mean, you only find, you know, mix-ups. Or, yeah, there's another one out here, too. I don't know, am I supposed to find him a handsome, too? Oh, and another one. Oh, my God, he's a shopkeeper, though. Oh, my goodness. I better find them all handsome and attractive, too. Except not really. I mean, you know, no offense, but I don't mess with it that way. I mean, I don't care, personally, if that's what you're into. I don't judge. I mean, yeah, okay, I admit I do judge, but not like that, alright? Oh, they're gay. I don't care. Be gay as you want to. And there's another one, but this one here actually walks around. Oh, man. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say to me? Them fighting words. Could it be that you're the Imperial Army? What's going on in this world? Life used to be so much better. What's the matter with Emperor Barbarossa? Now, from what I understand, that's not true. It's just as bad as ever. It's like one of them rinse and repeat eras. The only thing is, and differently, is like the army was good until it got corrupted again. So in other words, it was a good army, and then as soon as it got corrupted, not again, but always some kind of empire that goes from good to bad. So whatever. How are you? We have no food. They take it away as fast as we prepare! Exclamation point. Sorry, I literally did it like that, but literally that's what she had to do, was capitalize that word. I don't know why they insisted on putting it like that. But anyway, so I have to admit that anytime, whether I've been in a house or I've actually been on the road, I can't swear that I've actually driven, you know, well, except maybe on a bike, you know, and I ain't talking about one of the motorcycles, like a bicycle. I'm hungry, terribly. Good for you. Anyway, well, they say a new emperor came to power some years ago, but out here in this country and village, it makes no difference who's emperor. No matter how hard we work, life gets worse and worse, all because of that bum Gray. Oops, that was close. Just forget what I said. Ha 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 ha. ... So anyway, ambulances. Now, have you been like that? Okay, but I've heard them say it, use them, but I've never been, or I've been close enough that I hear them like, I can't put it on here because it would obviously be copyrighted, but anyway. they had this thing called, or this a YouTube channel called Fire Department Crime. I'm not trying to give a shout out. I'm just saying. And literally, this guy, I have never heard of where they had the late call. I've never heard of the GJ one or the custom call siren one. Got it all the way. I have never heard of that one. Sorry, but I've never been in a situation where I had to hear that. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it has happened, but not around me, buddy. Didn't happen around me. Sorry to break it to you, but looking at the wrong dude. So I couldn't relate to that. You didn't need to carry a weapon last year, but nowadays it's getting so dangerous around here. You had another random guy that looks exactly like the rest of them, and another woman who looks exactly like most of the women that you'll see in this game. Isn't that quite fun? I mean, like, literally, I'm not kidding you. Anyway. So there's also something up here that is irrelevant, period. But it's actually to do with somebody that I won't get into. Big brother, are you an employee or sergeant? You're not, are you? I knew it because you didn't hit me. What the? See, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? Anyway. I saw him. It's true, the bandits have returned to Mount Shaifu in the east. That's where they're hiding out. Yeah. So, anyway. Let's move on, shall we? So at this point, we probably should be moving around on the mountain, but I don't think I've ever had such bad luck at level 9. Well, I don't know about that, you know. I mean, I know that you probably might have to kind of give some battles in if need be, but nah, I'm gonna let this one go. No reason to fight it. And I said I'm gonna let you go, so you might as well give it up. You know, say to every one of your brothers, sisters, whoever decides to come after me with the same party formation that I have no interest in. So on the mountain here, there's only one reason to come up here. I mean, you know, since we're coming up this so early. Yeah, I'd fight them, but, you know, it's actually more better to fight them in a team than it would be to... Even if you have, like, only 5 members, and that's fine. But anyway, to fight them with only 2 characters. So... You know... I've been thinking about this for, like, if I had to start all over again, it'd be on computer. I was thinking, well, if I did that, because I thought I'd come back. So, anyway. Okay. You know what, let's just let go. Because I really need to, like, not do that. Yeah, that is just not good that we're that low level. Because, see, if Ted was faster, it would be something else. But he's not faster. Not fast enough to do some healing. I believe that there is healing for spells or whatever. But, like, most cases, you'd have to wait till it shows up, or you have a way to acquire it. But, otherwise, at least, it makes more sense to actually use, you know, items. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, so let's move on. I have probably beaten this game far more times than I really care about. I wouldn't say more than Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I mean, Mystic Quest to me will always be something near and dear to my heart from my childhood. Even though this game was in 1999, which should probably be obvious that, you know, it wasn't actually out in America as far as I know at 1999 anyway. You know, even though the PlayStation also supposedly came out in 2000, doesn't mean it was actually out at that time. I want to say about around 2001, maybe around there, anywhere between. Maybe at the end of the month, or the year, somewhere halfway. But other than that, no. I wish we were strong enough to take on these guys. And of course, that was not funny at all. No, it wasn't. That could have gone a hell of a lot better than that. So if memory serves, I think I want to go here. Yeah. Now that's what we came up for. Well, you know, not the only reason, but it was one of the reasons. It doesn't really screw up the quest if you get it an hour or later. Well, this is like a side mini quest that has to be done early on in the game, otherwise you won't get it. So don't bother wasting your time if you try to do this thing later. As I have tried this later on, I thought, well, you know, nope. I mean, I tried it without even trying. I didn't even know. Anyway, what? You two came all the way here by yourself? That's incredible. I'll give you something nice as a reward for your courage. Yep, we got the prosperity crystal. And we're overloaded, so we're not going to give it up, though. I am going to give this over. That. Alright, so we can go back now. But we're going to go ahead and level up to at least level 11. That's what I usually like to do. So let's go ahead and tag that. We don't need to be fighting them. There's supposed to be some kind of enemies that randomly show up that you wouldn't see until later on over there. But you know, it's almost hard to get them to show up anyway. At least it's not as bad as it is out there. Say some, but you know, not all of them. Yeah, as far as looting this mountain goes, we'll do it later. Yes, also if you do this enough times, it should pop up and give you something. Killer slime. So freaking tired. Nice. Anyway. Sorry, I know I keep falling asleep, but anyway. So, tell me down below in the comments if you've ever heard of a siren that sounded like that, or the one that says it's too late. There's a custom one, you know. Anyway, yeah. Okay. As you know, I can't do this without him, so. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I've had some good sleep. Till then, later.